see the Suns and 4 guy taking all those
Yeah.
selfies in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So
Did you
I
see they were
think,
handing out the t-shirts ahead of the
yeah.
game as
So
well?
Barstool
Yeah.
Sports has basically, they did an interview with him, and they did a deal where they got to sell t-shirts about Suns and 4, but he got
Right.
50% of the cut.
We have 3 official Suns and 4 shirts, which I imagine you're like a celebrity cult hero right now in Phoenix. We're splitting it 50-50.
So
Really?
he's making a
No
lot
way.
of money
He's
right
doing
now.
so well.
And then
from
Devin,
basically just beating someone up.
yeah, exactly, literally beating someone else. And so Devin Booker got into trouble by a lot of, I don't know, some were ex-athletes for giving this guy tickets.
He replied to a Richard Jefferson comment, didn't he? It was just like,
So
yeah.
if the Suns had lost one game there, Suns and 4 guy would be dead. Like,
Yeah, it just wouldn't matter.
Like, would never be heard of again.
Yeah.
So I mean, he had a lot riding on the
that's true,
in that game.
He's literally won the lottery pretty much, hasn't he? We've just had a bit of breaking news. The Suns have actually just released a statement speaking about sort of Suns and 4 guy, and following, I think there was another altercation at the end of the last game. The Suns have said the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a deep run in the NBA postseason, and while the intensity on the court continues to heat up, we still expect Suns fans to keep their cool off the court. We will not tolerate the violence. Can't speak. We will not tolerate the violence that erupted following Sunday's game at Phoenix Suns Arena. Fighting or taunting to incite violence is not reflective of our organization or how fans from across the valley should be represented. We're better than that. It puts the Suns in a bit of a difficult position, doesn't it? Considering you did have Devin Booker sort of making a few comments about sort of trivializing the fact that he was pushing this guy up, and obviously he sent the shirt, didn't he, and a ticket, and
I think that's the issue with this thing that Devin Booker did by almost praising this guy for beating the bejesus out of a Denver fan.
Just absolutely battering this dude.
And you know, I'm not someone who like really cares that much about this, but it then allows that copycat effect to take place. And I think that's what's happening, is that every time we're in a stadium now, as soon as people start shouting at each other, all the phones are out. All the phones are out, and you're recording people fighting and like hoping that this is going to be like the next big knockout video, so you can send it to Bleacher Report and send it to.
It's like that. It's like that TMZ back. That TMZ.
It is.
And people are gonna see this and think, oh, maybe I could be the next dude that gets a signed shirt of Devin Booker if I beat some guy up.
Exactly. And you have to remember, you know, like these arenas are like filled with kids. Like this is not for just adults. You know, there's a ton of kids who are watching this, and not just that, but there's a ton of kids on social media, period, who follow Bleacher Report and House of Highlights, and they're the ones retweeting. And
I can imagine that the Suns sort of front office were not exactly pleased to be seeing some of Devin's comments and the way sort of he was reacting to it. It's not really the type of thing you should be endorsing, especially at a time when we are trying to be more open and aware of violence and being nice to people and highlighting injustice, etc. It sort of feels like,
for God's sake, that we just got back from like a pandemic. Like, why are we fighting? Like, there should be like a time of like celebrating and just like
loving each other.
I get it when like when fans get annoyed with each other. Trust me, like fan bases in general, like certain fan bases annoy me a lot, and I have like preconceived notions about them, but I'm not going to put my fist through their face because they said something to me. Like for example, I'm a Houston Rockets fan. I went to Warrior games during the playoffs, and people would say stuff to me all the time, but it's like one of those things where you just take it on the chin and you're like,
it's just like that sportsmanship, like banter, and
a couple people would come up to me like, man, like I really respect you for wearing a Houston Rockets jersey in Oakland, of all places. Oakland's sketchy. And,
exactly.
You know, there's some people that are nice, but there's some people that just take it too far, and these people who take it too far are just, you know, they give a bad name to a fan base, and you know, I think Suns and 4 guy has like really made this not good.
I could see. I mean, could the league step in soon potentially? I mean,
I don't see why not if you can't control your fans. I mean, fans who fight. I don't know how the Suns and 4 guy got away with beating up that guy so badly that he's allowed in NBA arenas again.
Actually, that's what I was going to say. Actually, it was,
even though it's somewhat self-defense, at a certain point, self-defense becomes assault where he's holding the guy's head and just absolutely battering him.
At
that point,
I mean, he
didn't
have to wail on him for that long.
Yeah. So to me, it's like that guy should have been banned for. I don't think forever. I think he should have been banned for the season or next 2 season, whatever it is. But people who do fight in general, I think should just get a lifetime ban, because why should we as fans have to put up with idiots around us? And it's the same with baseball and NFL and soccer
for any
and
sport.
Else.
You shouldn't be going to a sporting arena / stadium
looking for a fight,
looking for a fight, or B, being worried that you're going to get beat up
absolutely,
because you're wearing the wrong jersey or something. I think that's unfair. So I could see the league sort of forcing almost the Suns' hand, and maybe there could be a ban put out potentially.
Usually teams are very, very good at
pretty quick at stamping it out.
But the weird thing is usually for stuff like streaking, which doesn't really harm anyone. It just harms your eyes when they're naked.
If someone gets on the court,
or someone gets on the court, that's like an instant ban. But like fighting, like that's way more offensive to me than seeing a dude run on the court and be stupid. That's somewhat hilarious, and this is like that makes seeing people fight makes me like cringe and like that's just not good to look at.
I don't know why I'd want to go and do that at any sort of sporting event.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like hearing us ramble about sports, feel free to subscribe at the top right, check out the next videos on the left, and feel free to leave us a like at the bottom. Thank you guys for watching.